yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A give. This is Michel. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Sony Michel, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Patriots.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And some room to work. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 8.
The ball carrier.
You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
The tackle.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. the offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, that's the danger of throwing the ball to that part of the field, because if it does get picked off, as we just saw there, they can run a long way. They're actually fortunate they didn't give up a touchdown in addition.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And this will be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Trubisky to throw. He's sacked back around the 28.
Let's talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams 7, Patriots nothing. Aldrick Rosas on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Chubb, the ball carrier. Jerome Baker in on the tackle.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Nick Chubb. He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
He was brought down by James.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Midfield.
Somebody's play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
The Rams take over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
They go play action. Trubisky. He goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. He'll find Metcalf. Not much there, only a yard.
Complete to DK Metcalf. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And a short gain down to about the 33.
The ball carriers.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Throwing now is Breeze. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Aldrich Rosa.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
There's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
On the pickup.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
44-yard line.
It's brought in left side by Tate. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. 16 yards, a first down.
First down.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Nick Chubb, the intended receiver, and now it's third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Justin Evans. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
1-yard gain brings up second and...
They go play action with Trubisky. Looking long for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, LA! Michael Thomas with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
New England.
Breeze now to throw. Now he'll escape to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. And Tate's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Handoff comes to Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He was brought down at the 28.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And out across midfield down to 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. DJ Reader there on the tackle. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And again, the Thomas is up close to the 40-yard line. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And they run it again with Chubb. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down at the 43.
Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
On the play. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Flushed out right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. And thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action. Now Breeze. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Golden Tate. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
30-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the ground, Michel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And this one's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas, and it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a fourth down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. On first down, Michel. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
DJ Reader brought him down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Going quickly here to Thomas. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Rams on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And they will run it with Michel. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Michel on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Brings shotgun now for Breeze. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. DK Metcalf. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got his big tight end, Fant.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First down, New England.
A run for Nick Chubb, and he won't get much. maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And again, it's Chubb. And a short gain down to about the 33. New England on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. Here's a first down throw that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
To
Golden Tate. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And it's Michel once again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Open man has got one. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
6-yard line.
A first carry for the 2nd-year running back. It's Devin Singletary. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
20.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right?